Hello, bonjour. This video is following on from my little video the other day explaining what happened to me and my foot. So there's a lead up to what happened and spot the accident. Hope you enjoy it. Bye. Hello, bonjour. I've just remembered that I've got to go to the pharmacy to pick up a prescription I ordered 2 days ago. So I thought, before we totally lose the summer, I'm going to take a bit of a walk around the pretty part of Lassay-les-Châteaux to show you, as I promised. Although I was hoping for nicer weather. It was nice and sunny yesterday, but I was busy yesterday, so bear with us. You never know, the sun might come out, but it doesn't look like it. There's a lot of grey cloud about. So I will go to the pharmacy and then we'll begin in what's called the Rosary Garden, and then I'll walk you around and then by the chateau and everything else. Okay, so see you in a minute. There we go. I've arrived in the Rosary. Unfortunately, because it's an overcast day and because we've had such a rubbish summer, it's not looking maybe as pretty as it could, although it is still beautiful. So I'm going to give you a tour around, give you a tour around and show you. And I've just noticed the gardeners are here, so if you hear some noise in the background, that's what it is. So, right, let's begin. Okay, we see here we're in like I suppose it's got a gazebo all the way around. So we've got some benches here. Seems to be all in French, and it's too much for me to translate. So it's all about Guinevere and Lancelot. It's such a shame. So this time of year, these roses, they might have been coming near the end, but there'd be a lot more colours, and they've named each rose so you know what ones you're looking at. These beautiful archways. The people that have got gardens around the edge of the garden make the effort to look after them as well. And there's like a stream that runs through it, which I'll show you in a minute. Sometimes if they have a fete in the summer, they put out some old-fashioned wooden games here for people to play. So the gardeners are obviously going to be coming around doing some deadheading pretty soon. You can see some of the branches are being cut off. Such a shame to see the end of the summer when we didn't really get much. There's a beautiful one hanging on there. Absolutely beautiful, called Amber Flush. So there's one garden on the edge, looking very pretty. And there's the first glimpse of the little stream. When the weather's been torrential everywhere else, this stream just runs like a torrent sometimes. Thankfully not too often. See the van and the noise, as I said, in the background. The gardeners are around. What's coming up on the right here is, this is called a lavoir, and for those of you that don't know, it's somewhere there where, long time ago, people used to come to wash their clothes in the stream. Most towns have got one, and because they are part of their history, they have to be looked after. And as you can see, this one, it's got a fairly good roof on it where they've kept it in good condition. And look at this, the size of those leaves. Remember, we used to do a tour with the man from the Chateaux, and he used to joke and say that it wasn't rhubarb and like you couldn't eat it. There's someone's potager there. Another potager. You can see there, we've got some chickens in the garden there. Lovely pink flower there, I think that's a dahlia. More of the stream. And the little garden there, not much in it, but it's tidy. Just behind these bushes here is the children's play area. Excuse me. I won't show you too much of it because there's people there. You can see the house up there, that's the level of the town. The centre of town where I've just come down from. I'm going to take you over to the chicken area. Oh, I'd almost forgotten about this. They've got a few of these around. Bug houses. Picnic bench. This is there's quite a few of these around, especially in Normandy and this part of Mayenne. An apple press, because they make a lot of cider and apple brandy, all that sort of thing is made in this area. So years ago that's what they used. Okay, now we're going over to... This is a fairly new installation. It's only been a couple of years, and I only discovered it myself, I think, the latter part of last year, maybe mid the start of this year. And can't go too near because they've got an electric fence there, but you can see goats down that end. There's a duck, obviously a chicken in the background. I think they're in the middle of making a area there for the goats to sit under, because there's roof tiles there and some wood. I'll say this is a little bridge that's been put in for the chickens. Haven't got tons of chickens, but they've certainly given them a lot of run. So cute. They come down the other side here. This is where the chickens are. Got a lovely big run. There you go. There's one of them. It's a good job this is not smelly vision or whatever, because it pongs a bit, which you'd expect again from chickens. So they collect the compost there as well, which gets used around the rosary. Here we go. There's the cockerel looking after his girls. I love that tiny little chicken. The markings are beautiful, and if you can see it properly on the camera. Back again. Some more lovely flower beds. These lovely colourful nesting boxes. So there's a sign showing the rosary, and that where the man's walking down is where I came down from the town. This is the car park. Okay, now I'll take you where the chateau is. Just thought I'd show you quickly. This is a small area, somewhere that the camping vans can pull in and stop at and empty their toilet buckets and things, and refill water and everything. Because they're so keen on camper vans here, you get quite a lot of these around the country. It's very useful, obviously. Okay, we're back to the town. You see there's a house just sold there. There's been a lot of houses up for sale, and they seem to be selling very quickly. You can just about hear the water there from that stream. Yeah, as I was saying, the houses are selling very quickly, and it seems to be a lot of Parisians buying the houses because due to COVID they want somewhere they can escape to, and it's worst, I suppose. It's made them think about everybody being on top of each other in town. And just a peek just over the trees there, you can see the chateau, one of the chateau towers roof. Sorry, I slipped off the step. I'll see what the damage is. There we go. Sitting on a bench around the pond or lake, that whatever you want to call it, in front of the chateau. So I just slipped on the steps just then. I heard a noise and I thought, oh no, I thought I'd broken a bone. But I think it was just something in my bag banging against the post. Anyway, I shall try and walk now, and I'll show you a bit closer. While we're going this way, over here is another lavoir. As you can see, they put a little wooden statue showing someone washing her clothes there. It's a much bigger one than the one in the Rosary Garden. Oh, in case you're wondering, I am limping. Okay, so following my little stumble in Lassay, filming the town, I've been sitting here with ice on my foot. Sharon came along to have a look as well for me, and neither of us can really decide whether it needs to be looked at, but we're going to go. We're going to go to the Urgence in Mayenne and to see, check it out really, to see if anything did get broken. Very frustrating, but obviously it's necessary, so I shall fill you in on what happened after that. This will be what happened to Jan vlog. And so I wait. Sharon's got to wait in the car because of COVID. I've got to be in here on my own.